Hey. You may have noticed that there's a couple of new changes. First of all, you can see your chat going up here. Second, any super chat, new members, new subscribers will show up right here. Yeah, my friends showed me how to do some cool things and I'm pretty excited. So if you are new to the channel, if you're just joining us for the first time, hit the subscribe button, then hit the bell, so you always get notified when a new video releases. And I want to say hello to some of you because, I just love you. Let's just be honest. I just love you. More than I should. So where are you guys from? Hello from Brazil. Hey, Gabriel. How you doing? Alan Felipe, I'm here new to the channel. Really? That's so cool. Welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay here, Alan. Rodrigo Carvalho, hello. Mikhail? I can't. My Russian is so bad, but hello in Russia. Hello to everyone in the world. Today, we have a very cool topic. We're going to start talking about the future. Why? Because this Tuesday, is Chinese New Year. So if you're celebrating Chinese New Year, Happy New Year to you. And I hope your next year is going to be amazing. I know it will. It's going to be the best year ever. I have plans for this year, and I'm sure you do too. So today, we're going to look at a new way of talking about the future, talking about your plans, talking about what you want to achieve in the next year. I'm very high. If I want to lower my chair, but I might. Whoa, that's too far down. Now I feel too low. No, that's good. That's a good height. I like that. That's great. Cool. So, I want to say hello to some of you. Welcome you all to my channel. This is going to be great. Mohammed, hello in Egypt. Antonio, hi in Calabria, Italy. How are you doing? How are you doing? Hey, Andrew in Luxembourg. Never been to Luxembourg. What's it like there? Is it cold like it is here? We had last night the coldest night of the year. I was freezing last night. Awful. Awful. You're on Monday in Australia. I'm in the past. Whoa. Well, today is all about time travel. No, it's not about time travel. I'm lying to you. Sorry. Today is about the future. Anna Maria, new member. Hey, Anna Maria, how you doing? Also notice in the description, I've uploaded my list of books which I recommend if you're practicing for an exam like the IELTS, the TOEFL, the TOEIC, CAE, CPE, FCE, any exam, you'll find the link to the best book that I can recommend in the comments. Those are books which I teach from, which I use in classes. So a common question is, which book do I recommend? You'll find all of my recommendations in the comments. Also, remember that you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Papa Teach Me, Facebook, at Papa Teach Me. That's the name. I think I'm losing my mind today. So if you're on them, come say hello to me, send me a message, make it nice, make it special, and I'll say hello back because I'm just a nice guy. So yeah, we're talking about the future. More specifically, we want to talk about when an action is finished before a certain time in the future. So I want to talk to one of you right now. If you haven't already, you can add me to Skype. Talk with Ali, that's my Skype ID. Add me there. Tell me your name, where you're from, and what your message is, and I'll call you. Okay, we're just going to go straight to Marcus. He's the first one to message me, so he gets a call. Hello, is that Marcus?
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Hello.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, there we are. Good. Marcus, I have a question for you.
Okay.
After this question, where are you from?
I'm from Brazil.
Where in Brazil? Give a shout out to your Brazilian brothers and sisters.
Oh, I'm sorry. What did you say?
Which city in Brazil are you from?
Oh, okay. I'm originally from São Paulo.
Okay.
I live in a countryside.
Near Sao Paulo?
Yes.
Cool.
It's called Assis. The state is São Paulo. It's a countryside, which is nice. The weather it's really great. People are nice and really welcoming.
Awesome.
It's a good place to live.
That sounds fun. I really want to visit Brazil this year.
Oh, it would be amazing.
It's in my
I can't
plan.
wait to see you here.
Be cool. We can eat feijoada together.
Yeah, feijoada is one of the favorite.
Yeah.
One of my favorite. Yeah.
It'll be great. It'll be great. So, Marcus, question for you.
Okay.
What are your plans for this year? What do you want to achieve this year?
Okay, so as a hairdresser, I've been looking forward to improve my ability and my skill to make a part of the team, which is international team, and to be a speaker around the world.
Whoa, that's cool.
I have already invited.
Yeah.
I was invited to make part of it.
Okay.
And I'm really work on it, like to improve and get to know a little bit more how it works around the world.
Right. Okay. So let's put this in a nice, fancy sentence. So you want to join a team? Is this right?
Yes.
Okay, and let's say that you want to join this team before the end of this year. Is that right?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, we're good. We're golden. Can you write that sentence somewhere for me, please?
Okay, I'll try.
Yes.
1
So
second.
write that sentence, and Marcus, I'm going to call you again at the end of this live stream. Is that okay?
Okay.
Yeah?
I'll
Okay.
be waiting.
Good. I will speak to you very soon then.
Okay.
Okay. Nice to speak to you, Marcus. Bye-bye. Ciao. Obrigado.
Ciao. De nada.
Awesome. Okay, so we're talking this grammar point. It's called future perfect. What is future perfect? Let's have a look. There we are. Future perfect. It's this grammar. So when we say future perfect, we're talking about completed actions in the future. Actions which are completed before a certain time. This is the form of that. A future plus the verb have, not has. It doesn't matter if it's he, she, it, third person. That doesn't matter. It's always have plus verb 3 or past participle, however you want to call it. Future plus have plus verb 3, past participle. For example, look at our first example here. By the end of this year, I will have visited Italy. So I want to say it's my plan to visit Italy before the end of the year. So I'll say I will have visited. Let's break down this grammar. You know that have visited, that's present perfect, right? That means a completed action before now. I have visited. If I say I have visited Italy, that means before now I visited Italy at a moment in time. The specific time is not important. But to say this action will be completed in the future before a certain time, we use future perfect. So I will have visited Italy by the end of this year, before the end of this year. Second example. Let's imagine at school or at work, someone says, you need to finish this project before tomorrow. You need to finish before tomorrow. You can reply, this project will take a long time. I won't have finished by tomorrow. So you're saying it's not completed before tomorrow. That's the negative of future perfect. Another one. Hopefully, it'll have stopped raining by the time I leave work. It'll have stopped raining. So the pronunciation is very fun for this. It'll have. It will have. We contract. It'll have. Say it with me. It'll have. It'll have. It'll have stopped raining by the time I leave work. So you can use this with other verbs, other future verbs, depends what you want to say. Another future, for example, I'm going to have finished my work by the end of this week. Again, it's just another way to say will. Of course, you can contract to gonna. I'm gonna have finished my work by the end of this week. I'm gonna have finished my work by the end of this week. You can say that too. Not as common as will, but you can say it. Next, I want to have finished. So maybe it will, maybe it won't, but I want to have finished. I want that this is completed by the end of this week. Maybe it's an obligation. I've got to have finished by this weekend, or I can't go on holiday. I have my ticket, I have my holiday, but if I don't finish, I can't go. I've got to have finished. It's an obligation. I've got to have finished by this weekend, or I can't go on holiday. And you can also use might. Let's imagine you have a party. You invite your friend, and your friend says, well, I finish work at midnight. I can come to the party at midnight. You can say this. Well, the party might have finished by the time you arrive. It might have finished. Maybe it is completed before you arrive. So first of all, I want to check if you have any questions, because I know it can be confusing. There we are. I know it can be confusing, so I want to check if there's any questions that you have. If you have any questions, write them in the comments. I'm going to have a look. Oh, okay. Okay, so Olia is saying this project will have finished by tomorrow. This project will have finished by tomorrow. Yes, yeah, absolutely. Great example. Great example. Really, really good example. Mohammed is saying, can I say I will visit Italy? Yeah, of course, you can. So future perfect is all about it's finished before a certain time. Whoa, Elisa Polvervari is saying, by the end of today, I will have quit smoking for 10 days. Congratulations, Elisa. Well done. Okay, Vital is saying we have to use the preposition by instead of others. You can say before instead of by. You can say before this time or by this time. Both are great. Both are really good. Caridas is saying, I'm going to have finished. Yes, yeah, absolutely, that's fine. That's a great example. Regine Guerra is saying, can I use until instead of by? No, not in this case. I will have finished until tomorrow. No, not in this context. Until is a continuing action and it stops at a certain point. By, you're simply saying before something happens before this time. So we're going to play a little game right now. This game is all about future predictions. So, for example, in the movies... Oh, let me put your chat back up. There you go. In the whoops. Oh my god, that's huge. How do I change this? Let's get this small. There we go. You know what? Let's put it there. No, I got an idea. We're gonna do this. Just bear with me. There you go. Done. Boom. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Cool. So, according to movies, there are certain predictions about the future that we often talk about. Let's have a look at different movies. What do you think is going to happen? First example. If you've seen the movie Terminator, this is the prediction. By the year 2029, so before 2029, robots will have taken over the planet. What do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you think a later date? An earlier date? What do you think? Benjamin! Hey Benjamin, how you doing? So you can just write in the comments and I should see it. I hope. What do we think? By the year 2029, robots will have taken over the planet. Personally, what's 2029? That's 10 years from now. Maybe. Have you seen Sophia, the robot that looks human? That's really creepy. She might take over the planet. Who knows? Lolday is saying, before the end of this week, I will have learned Italian. That's really cool. Tish! I want to have visited the UK by the end of the year. Yes. Yes, and we can have feijoada. Giromo Zeka 27. Is this tense common in everyday speech? Is "it will be finished by 10" an obvious mistake? No, it's that's fine too. So this is common if it's in context. If you're talking about this thing is going to be completed by this time, then we use this. Then we use this grammar. Arif is saying, "Oh, I can't read that." By the year 3000, I mean. By the year 3000, robots will have taken over already. By the year 3000? That's a long way away. You don't think, like, Elon Musk is gonna, I don't know, do something? I don't know. young young Jin Yoon, did you consume 6 cups of espresso? Not today. Not today. You've been seeing my Instagram. Yeah, yesterday I had 4 espresso shots and I felt very alive, let's say. Today I had 3 espresso shots, so I'm not so bad, but um I won't sleep early. Let's just say that. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, cool. Okay, so the next one, after Terminator, we move 4 years in the future to the movie Tank Girl. I don't know if you've seen this movie, but it is amazing. You need to read the comic or watch the movie. It's an amazing movie and comic. Um, in Tank Girl, it's like an apocalyptic world. Everywhere is desert. There is no more water. So we don't know when exactly the water finished. We just know it finished before this time. By the year 2033, all the water will have run out. If you don't know, the verb run out, the phrasal verb, means something is finished, depleted, no more of that thing. So what do you think? By the year 2033, will the water have run out? That's the question form. Let's have a look. Ollie is saying, by the year 2029, robots will have been taken under control. Ah, you used passive, so you mean that we take control of robots. Keep that in mind. Mihail is saying smartphones will have taken over the planet by the year 2029. It's already happened, no? Yasmin saying, I think it could be possible. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Cool. Let's look at the next one then. After Tango in 2033, we jump forward 50 years straight to the one of the best movies, Total Recall. If you haven't seen this movie, again, you really, really should. Arnold Schwarzenegger is just amazing. So by the year 2084, we will have colonized Mars. Some of you might be wondering, this is an S, not a Z. Why? Well, in British English, any I's or A's. In British English, it's an S. In American English, it's a Z. That's the only difference. Both are correct. It's just style. That's it. Okay. So what do we think? By the year 2084, we will have colonized Mars. Do you reckon? Do you think that we'll have visited Mars by then? I saw an article not long ago about people who want to go to Mars, and they said it doesn't matter if I die or not, because there's like a 100% chance that the journey to Mars alone will kill them because of radiation, which is crazy. JJ Mora Jr. Until the end of this year, Bolsonaro will have been impeached. Again, don't use until. Use by. By the end of this year. And let's hope so. Trump too, and let's cancel Brexit while we're at it. Sean is saying, no, robots won't take over the planet by the year 2029, but it should happen in the far future. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. Okay, so next one. The last one, in fact. Oh, Annie Marcia. Hello, welcome to my channel. Glad you subscribed. The last one is the movie WALL-E. If you've seen WALL-E, Earth is not a great place. By the year 2805, we will have abandoned Earth. We will have abandoned Earth. We left its covered in rubbish, in trash, in American English. Oh my God, the hiccups. I've got to stop hiccuping. Yeah, what do you think about that one? Do you think we will have abandoned Earth by 2805? Mariana is saying, maybe by the end of the day you will have had 6 cups of espresso. Maybe. I'm open to the idea. Honestly, I wouldn't say no. I love it. Mammy Mima saying, films about the future are not very optimistic. That is very true, Mammy Mima. That is very true. Yeah, it's usually the case that we all just die. Ooh, Arif is saying, by the next 4 years, all fuels might have abated quite an amount. You missed an there. It sounds better to change your sentence to over the next 4 years. Over the next 4 years. When we say over the next 4 years, we're talking a continuous time. So say over, not by. In that sentence. That's the difference. Vital is saying, by the year 2055, all of a sudden, all the oceans will have dried up. That is very bleak and sad. Ah, really? Oh, AshFact27 is saying, can we use should have? Yes, you can, but be careful, because if you say, I should have done something, the first thought is it's like a past thing which you didn't do, and it would have been better if you had done it. I know that's a mouthful, but you can use this for a future. Let me give you an example. I'm coming to your party, and you say, what time will you have finished work? I will say, I don't know, but I should have finished around 10 o'clock. I should have finished by 10. Let's say that. So I can say that. It's not as common as I might have finished by 10, or I think I will have finished by 10. That would be more... That would be better, to be honest. Heinrich Hetzinger is saying, by the year 2084, China will have possibly colonized Mars. Yeah. I mean, if China can't do it, no one can, right? They have the that they will do it. Hey, Ivy Star, don't worry if you're late. We're all friends here. Sermon, hello. I'm going to colonize Mars. What, alone? Are you going to fly, jump really, really high? That'd be cool. Okay, so the reason that we're talking about this today is it's Chinese New Year on Tuesday. And this got me thinking, what are my plans for this year? What are my goals for this year? What do I want to have achieved before next year? Personally, I want to have reached 1 million subscribers. That's the goal. I want to have visited Brazil, Italy, and Japan again. And Korea. I want to have visited lots of places again. I just want to travel. But I want to know about your plans, your goals for this year. I'm going to call some of you. You're going to use that grammar, and I'm going to correct your pronunciation. You're going to get perfect pronunciation. Okay. By the year 2040, artificial intelligence will have replaced most human jobs. Yeah, maybe. But Kirana, when the internet started, do you remember that everywhere was saying, when the internet comes, everyone's going to lose their job. Shops will close. There will be no more jobs. But the internet created a load more jobs. So I'm not worried. I think that AI will create jobs rather than cause people to lose them. I think so. I hope so. Jesus, I hope so. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to call some of you. Add me, Talk with Ali on Skype. I'm going to ask you about your goals for this year. Okay, I'm calling Chol Park, and he's in China. Or she. I don't know. Okay, you're not there. Next one, let's have a look. Who's the next on the list? Oh my god. Oh my god, this is too fast. This is definitely too fast. Okay. Someone from Argentina. Letitia, hello. If I call you, make sure your YouTube is muted. It will help. Oh my god. Okay, if you send me a message, let me call you and pick up your phone, because I don't know what to do. Guys, I don't know what to do. Okay. Okay, we have someone from Iran.